Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. Good morning. Uh, all right. So, thank you for tuning in again. Trading with David, 305. Let's see what happened while we were sleeping. Oh, by the way, I did take a trade during power hour yesterday. I saw a good setup, and of course, it played out right. So, this is where I'm at. It was just 92 bucks. Nothing crazy on an account I haven't used. So technically yesterday I only lost about 110. Good morning. Good morning, Lauren. Yeah, I took a little trade. Took a little trade. Nothing too crazy. It was just a little short that presented itself. I don't know which one it was here, but it was one of these red candles. Um but yeah, so this is the only account I haven't traded with this week, and I might use it today. But we got to be careful because ATR on the 5 minute time frame is at 32. It's regularly at 16 to 18. So it is very volatile. When the market opens at 9:30, it's probably going to jump to 50. And again, when it starts getting over 50, we need to lower our risk just because the swings are too high. So what did we learn from yesterday? The loss always teaches you more than a win, for sure, right? So one thing I learned is um one, don't trade. Or two, if you're gonna trade, lower your risk and wait for a retest, right? Probably something I should have waited for was the retest, but that's how we learn, guys. I've only experienced this volatility in 2 years, maybe a few times, but it's just very volatile. Why is it so volatile? Well, as you guys know, Bitcoin is plunging. And how does Bitcoin affect the NASDAQ or the stock market? You guys have to understand that these investors that buy Bitcoin, and which are a lot of corporate companies, they also buy gold, right? And they buy gold to hedge the Bitcoin. So gold has been up at all-time highs, right? And Bitcoin started dropping. So what they do is they start selling what they made money on, which was gold, right? And now gold is dropping, right? Because they lost so much money on Bitcoin to hedge or to protect their profits, they start selling gold because they made so much money on gold. And then these other corporate companies that have Bitcoin, they start selling some of their assets. So everything starts creating like this snowball effect, which why you see NASDAQ is down, S&P is down because a lot of corporate companies have bought Bitcoin also. So just a little, fundamentals. You have to learn the technicals, right? Which is reading candlesticks, but you also have to understand the fundamentals of what's going on in the world and how one thing affects the other thing. So that's why we've been in a massive downtrend on the NASDAQ. Remember, the NASDAQ has over 2,000 plus companies, and some of those companies buy Bitcoin. So they have to sell the stocks that they're making money on to protect their profits for the year because they've lost so much with Bitcoin. It's and there's other reasons, but that's the pretty basic explanation. So those people who say like, "Oh, I want Bitcoin to go to zero. Oh, I don't care," but they trade the Nasdaq or they trade anything, they're retarded because one thing affects everything. So I don't want Bitcoin to go to zero. I don't think it's going to go to zero. It is at a really low point. Um, but the problem is, this is the problem. So a lot of these corporations, they have what's called risk managers, and they manage risk, right? And when things get to a certain number, it's not a matter of, oh, are we going to sell this asset? It's an obligate. They have thresholds where they have to sell, or else their company starts hedging liquidity and funds, and they have to sell. So this creates this snowball effect, which creates a death spiral, and that's why you see Bitcoin and all this shit going down super fast, because these risk managers, they don't have an option. They have to sell if it gets to a certain number. It's just mathematics, you know. Um, a lot of people take what's called leveraged positions, so I don't even want to get into that, but there's a lot of margin calls going in. You don't want a margin call. Margin call is when the broker calls you and says, "Hey, your asset is is getting liquidated. So you need to either sell this or give us money." So yeah, when you get a margin call, you get ready for bankruptcy. That's what it means. So yeah, guys, there's a lot of finance information out here, but I'll just give you the gist of what's going on. At the end of the day, we trade within 5 minutes or an hour of what's going on in a current little candlestick. We're not looking at daily swings, which we could look at them. This is the day. If I switch to the day, there you go. Each candle here is one day. This is the daily swings. Let me close this right here. This is the daily swings of the NASDAQ. So yeah, as you can see, it's really choppy. Every candle you see here is one day, and it's been in a death spiral right here. The little pullback and straight down. As you can see, it tapped EMA 200. We got VWAP all the way down here. So this thing could still reverse and go lower, guys. And as you can see, massive imbalances down here still. So this is the overall movement right here of the NASDAQ, which makes what? About 8-9% a year regularly. Um, like the S&P 500. But yeah, there's imbalances, remember. These imbalances want to get filled. Eventually they do. And look at VWAP. VWAP is right here, and that's where banks buy and sell on daily time frames. So we have not been down here. Price is about right here right now. So we have not been down here since November 24th last year, which is not terrible. It's been choppy. Look at this little bounce, boink, boink. Yeah, it took a little lower to bounce here, but uh, yeah, I think it's gonna bounce and then come right back up. Or it could come down here, man. You just never know. Anyways, this is the daily. Let me switch it back to the 1 hour because we don't trade, we don't swing trade over here. We- We're doing scalps, pretty much. We're day traders. Yeah, 60 minutes, also known as 1 hour. All right, so yeah, first things first, guys. What do we do in the morning? We look at the news. Oh, no, that's not it. My bad. Let me pull up the news. So we go to forexfactory.com, and today is February 6th. And let me move it over here so you guys can see. All right, so we have consumer sentiment. It should move the market a little bit. Nothing too crazy. At 10 o'clock, we have two red folders. So we got to keep an eye out on that. 10 a.m. Two red folders. Inflation expectation. And consumer sentiment. We'll see how that moves the market. Let's close that. All right, so let's mark out a couple levels. It is 9:10 a.m. Let's see what happened on the 5-minute time frame. Looks like Asia dumped, and then London recovered. So it looks like we got a distribution. It was accumulating, right? Accumulation, distribution, or was this manipulation? Accumulation, manipulation, distribution already here. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Let's see. Let's do this. We're going to mark the bottom of Asia. I'm going to mark a line here. This number is, mark that. That is 24,239. That is more or less the Asia low. That was the lowest point in the Asia session, which Asia session starts at 6, ends at 3 a.m., and then 3 a.m. or 2 something, and then 3 a.m. London session. So yeah, I marked that. All right. We're going to mark the London low. Why do I mark these levels out? Because they're key liquidity zones. They're zones that have not been tapped. And there usually is a reaction with price once it clears those levels. This line is 24,488. That's more or less London low. And I already have the prior day low, which is this red here. That is at 24,407. I always have that marked out. There's actually an indicator on that, guys. If you want to put it on your screen, I'll show you guys here. That is the prior day OHLC. And what you want to mark is show the high, uncheck this, and show the low. Boom. Hit apply, and you'll get these red lines here. And you should get the other, wherever the daily high was. Where the hell is that? Is it even here? Or did I miss it? Toy logo. All right. I think it was really high. Okay. Let me take these off because, well, these actually, those levels weren't filled. So I'm gonna leave them. Yeah, sorry. So the daily high, I think it's up here. I just have it covered because I think I marked it. I think that's it up here. Hold on. My bad. Yeah, there it is. It's literally on the line that I put. That daily high is 25,169. So we haven't tapped neither right now. We'll move this back there. All right. Yeah, 25,169. But yeah, if you put the indicator, it'll automatically put that line for you. Let me fix this here. Alrighty. So we marked the London low. We're gonna mark the London high too. And what the hell is this? I think this was something from yesterday or the day before. Let's take that out of here. All right, so we've currently marked Asia low, which is 24,239. London low, 24,488. And we're gonna mark the London high. All right. And that's 24,873. All right. Make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. Um, Appreciate it. Don't forget, I need to grow the channel. Alrighty. We got 15 more minutes until the New York Stock Exchange opens. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And let's finish today strong. So, what's the game plan on risk management today? If you started with me since Monday, this is what we've made so far. So, currently, we were up $1,400, lost 200 yesterday, and we're at 1,200. I made about 92 bucks during Power Hour, not live on YouTube, obviously. So I'm technically up about almost 1,300. The only account I have not traded, these are 3 funded accounts, and this is an evaluation. The only account I haven't traded is this PA account, and maybe we'll trade this today. I'm not gonna do high risk. I'll do 1 micro. Um, let's see what happens. ATR is currently at 31. Let's hope it goes down a little lower before the market opens, so we don't have that crazy ass volatility from yesterday, and they don't make it extra hard. But again, you guys don't have to trade. If it gets to a high ATR, you guys do not have to trade, just because it's it could go either way really fast. It's not a good. It lowers our probability of winning when it gets over 50. Just so you guys know, it lowers our probability just because the swings we can't handle a simple little pullback or little drawdown. It automatically just rips through our stop loss because it does more than 50 points. It goes freaking 80 points. Each candle's 100 points. Like, who the fucking, like, you have to get a little baby shooting star to put a perfect little stop loss right under that. That would be, the best thing that could happen, but that rarely happens. Um, all right, so currently in a downtrend. It did tap EMA 50 here on the 1 hour, and it clearly has rejected, has not been able to break the super trend. So the trend is your friend. That is a real joke, a real thing. You want to go with the trends, right? Where is VWAP? VWAP is under though. So it could be a choppy day actually. It could be a choppy day. Let me see. It could be. It doesn't necessarily mean it will be. But if it taps here, then taps VWAP, it bounces back up, taps EMA, taps VWAP. It could just bounce here, doink, doink, doink. You know, that's a possibility. If you guys have issues like when you move your screen, just you're like, oh, where the heck is price? Hit this little F button on Ninja Trader, fix scale. Boom, kind of fixes it. Then you move this. Then you move the numbers at the bottom to make it bigger. Move this to the right. Once you move this, you could use the arrows on your keyboard, move it up or down. um, let's see. What am I gonna trade? I'm gonna trade that account. This is the only account I haven't traded, and I need to make 20K on that other account, man. I might copy trade. Let's see. Let's see. We're far away still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we want to risk $500 on the $1,000 that I've made this week? That's 50% of that account profit on a high volatility day. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Let's just move that to the sim. So now we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So that's 400. 400 out of 1,000. What do you guys think? How much should I risk out of... Sorry. How much should I risk? How much should I risk out of this? $998 for the week. Now we want to obviously not risk all of it because we want to stay profitable for the week, right? What do you think? Put it in the chat how much you think I should risk on that account. It's an eval, but I got to get 20K. So calculate it in your head, guys. What are you guys thinking? Play it by ear or what? Are you guys there? Are you guys no more than 500? Okay, that's yeah, for sure. We're not gonna go past 50%. Definitely not going more than 50. That's for sure. How much did I put? Let's see. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 400. Let's do 400. But that all depends on ATR. If the ATR jumps to like 60 or something, we're gonna lower that just because our chances of winning go freaking down, man. My average winning rate, guys, just so you guys know, is 70 plus percent. Actually 75, but I like saying 70 because give it a little wiggle room. On a 1-to-1 ratio. So overall, I'm profitable because if I'm at a 70% on a 1-to-1 ratio, ask ChatGPT if that's a profitable strategy. I promise you, ChatGPT will say that is amazing. And I recommend you guys use ChatGPT for anything you don't understand. It's great, honestly. Like, hey, explain this to me. What are ticks? What are points? On the NASDAQ Futures. What is this? What is that? It'll give you a detailed explanation on everything, guys. What are prop firms? How do they make money? Um, is the orb strategy profitable? Which is the best way to trade it? You could just watch David live on YouTube. All right, guys, 9:23. We're almost there. Almost time. Almost time to make some money. Let's go. Let's end the week strong. Let's go with a banger for all the haters. I took one damn loss yesterday, man. But I mean, it was tough yesterday. Let me tell you, how fast did I lose? That shit was crazy. Anybody who watched that stream was like, yo, this guy sucks. That shit was too easy. It was like clink, loss, clink, loss. But notice I took two shorts. Which way did the market go, guys? Which way did the market go? I wasn't wrong. I just couldn't handle the swings. All right, so what was yesterday? Let's see. Yesterday was about here. Look at this damn red candle. This was yesterday. This candle was yesterday. Was I wrong? No, it's just this little freaking candle's doing this. But it ended up coming down. Look how freaking low it went. The swings just murdered me, but I wasn't wrong on the direction, man. I wasn't wrong. The shit was dumping. The news was negative. Uh, and everything is going down. So, yeah, it is what it is. Oh, that is my 5-minute alarm. The stock market opens in 5 minutes. Oh, yeah, yeah. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. Oh, by the way, I only need, since this is a funded account that I'm going to be trading today, I only need, so this is at 52,000. I need 900 bucks to get to 53, right? Or less than 900 bucks. And to get a payout. But they give you a payout on Apex once you get to 25, I'm sorry, 52,500. You could take out, I think, 500 bucks. So technically, all I need is about 300 bucks and I could take out a payout there. But nah, I don't think I'm gonna hit 300 bucks today. Maybe next week. But when I do get a payout, I'll show you guys how to take the payout. Or most of it, obviously. I can't show you my bank account stuff, but I'll show you guys the payout. um, but how you get payouts is by staying consistent. No crazy ass wins. Um, just constant risk management, staying to your rules, staying disciplined, following your edge exactly every single time, taking those base hits, base hit, and eventually you get to home plate, right? That's how it goes. Alrighty, here we go. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't already. It doesn't pay me, guys. The like button does not pay me. It grows the channel. That's all it does. I don't even get paid by YouTube. I don't care though, because I make my money right here on the charts, guys. I don't care. I do this because I want to help you guys learn. I'm trying to educate you guys. And the more you guys stare at the screen, I promise you it'll start making more sense every day. It'll start making more and more sense. And you'll start your brain naturally will start recognizing patterns that you're gonna be like, oh shit, I think things are gonna start clicking in your head, and you'll be like, yo, I understand what the hell David's talking about. Oh, I get it. You're gonna see every day things start looking clear. In the beginning, when you first look at this shit, you're like, what the hell am I looking at, bro? This looks like a nightmare. But as you keep looking at it, bro, and you look at it for years, you're gonna just sometimes you're gonna see I have intuition on certain moves that you're like, yo, why does David think? Because I've seen it happen before. Like you'll see scenarios happen, and then when you see it again, you're like, wait a minute, I'm not falling for that trap again. They're trying to trap people in this move. I'm going the opposite, or I'm doing this. You'll start seeing things like that, guys. You'll see. But don't the key is to don't give up, and you gotta push through. You know how many evals I've blown? You know how many funded accounts I've blown? Guys, I've been $100 away from a payout and blew the whole funded account. It happens. It happens to all of us. So do not think you're an exception, because it happens to us. It will happen to you at some point. All these great traders, trust me, it happens. All right. Stock market is going to open in 20 seconds. I hope you guys are ready to rumble here. Here we go. 9:29. Market's about to open. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Here we go. There we go. Market is open. New York Stock Exchange. Let's go. Where is this going? Is it going down? Is it going down to test VWAP down here, fill all these imbalances? Most likely. But we don't really know yet. So let's watch and see what it wants to do. All right. We obviously have the London low down here. We have VWAP down here. Might want to retest VWAP, bounce. But these EMAs are very separated. That means it's very volatile. Okay. There's a swing low right here. I do have an indicator that shows me the swing highs and the swing lows on the 5-minute time frame. And actually on the 1 hour here. You can see this swing high, swing low, swing high, swing high, swing low. Yeah, I have little simple indicators just to help me see things a little clearer. That's what indicators are for. It's to help you make a better decision, you know. You don't want to put too many indicators though, because then your shit looks crazy and cluttered. For me, this is just enough. It's not too much. For somebody else, this could be too much. You know, for somebody else, it'd be like, yo, there's too much going on here. I can't. Some people just like the bare candles. Imagine that. They just like the bare candles. They don't like marking any lines. Crazy. Everybody's style is different, man. And whatever works for you. Look at that. So it's swept. I think it wants to fill this here, though. On the 1 hour, I think this shit wants to come down. This is just a little reaction to the swing low here. I think. We'll see. I think it's going to come down. There it goes. There it goes. Why don't I trade as soon as the New York Stock Exchange opens? Because I'm not a gambler, guys. I'm a day trader. There's plenty of traders that like to take it. Man, they got the money to lose, I guess, because for me, it's like a 50-50, you know? For me, it's a 50-50. I'd rather be patient and wait for my setup that I've studied and back tested for years. That's what I'd rather take. It's just, you know, to be profitable in the long run. Look at that. Reverse. So it looks like it tapped this 1 hour imbalance and completely shot to the moon here. Holy shit. Okay. How about them apples, huh? Going for that London high. There it goes. Oh, just hit the swing high. The last current swing high. This is the next swing high right here. This shit is flipping. Is it going to go and retest EMA 200? It's going to break through EMA 50 here. Let's see. Here we go. Guys, this candle is massive. Do you guys want to see how big this damn candle is right now? Oh, it tapped the London high and stopped. 175 points. Damn. Y'all better protect yourself. Protect yourself at all times. This is a fight with Mike Tyson right now. I just need to get a jab in. That's it. I don't want to get knocked out. I just need to get one little tap and I'm out. Oh my God. That's probably 200 points already. All right, so it tapped the swing high of London. There should be a strong reaction to tapping that. There should be like a little wick down. Or it could come all the way back down. Who knows? But if it shatters through that, that might be a good indication. There's a pivot point right here. This is a resistance pivot point. These are calculated where price has had reactions and hangs around a lot. So the computer does the numbers for us, guys. And this is why it's so much easier to trade nowadays, just because we don't have to do a lot of math. The computer just does the math for us. So these pivot points show where price has had a major reaction. And it calculates that it was right there at 24,927 on the 5-minute time frame. All right, we got the first 5-minute candle, and guess what the ATR is? 42. Oh, it's getting tight. It's getting tight. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Again, my risk for today is 200 max. Three, two to three, bleh, 2 to 3 trades max. 2 to 3 trades and 200 bucks max loss on the funded account. On the eval, if I take a trade with the eval, which I should, right? Who cares? No, who cares? I care. Oh, is this chop? I told you guys it might be chop. It might bounce between EMA 50 here and VWAP. Want to fill this? Tap it, bounce, tap it, bounce, down, or reject, down. It just could. Let me tell you, I forgot I had other screens over here. This coffee is not strong enough anymore. All right, so let's see. ES is ripping. ES is the S&P 500, and that shit is ripping. So it broke super trend, guys. Good morning, buddy. Good morning. All right, let's see what happens. ATR is at 42 currently. Volatility is high, so make sure you risk accordingly. The higher the ATR, the lower probability my trade plays out, guys. What did we learn from yesterday? Wait for the retest if ATR is at freaking over 60. All right? We got to learn from our mistakes. The best teacher is a loss, right? And sometimes there's nothing you could have done. That's the crazy part. That's just probability. Sometimes it doesn't matter if you wait for the retest and you still lose. Because shit's just like that, guys. There's no one fix for everything. But this shit looks like it's ripping. Woo! This shit's going to the moon. Is it coming for these imbalances over here on the 1 hour? What do you guys think? Remember, this zone over here, it likes to tap this damn zone, man. It might tap this zone and then come back down. Fill these imbalances. So this zone up here is at 120. This is the daily high up here. 166. Yeah, that shit is way up there. Yeah, that's up here. It has not tapped these zones that I marked from yesterday. So I might want to fill them. But there's going to be some resistance. As you can see, that we have the resistance pivot right here. Resistance pivot right here. But it could smash through that. I mean, NASDAQ don't believe in nobody. You can have one idea and that shit just could go, cool story, bro. Choo. That's why I try not to predict too much and just try to react. React to what the market is showing me, you know? All right. So let me look. Yeah, man. On the 4-hour time frame, this shit is a shooting star. Bullish pin bar. Bullish candle on the 15-minute. We got about 5 more minutes until the orb is set. We do have 2 red folders at 10 a.m. So keep that in mind. Make sure to hit the like button so I can keep growing this channel, please. Let's see if we could catch up to the big guys. All right. We're getting a reaction there on that pivot. It barely touched it, but it looks like it's struggling. Let's zoom in just a tad bit here. Got very close to that pivot, and it obviously had a little pullback there, but it could be it could be getting speed to go higher, or it could be starting its pullback. Yeah, it just bounced off London high. Yep, it got some power. Looks like it wants to rip up more. Let's see. ES is pumping. So ES is ripping to the upside. What do you think NASDAQ's going to do? There it goes. I'm going to follow. Follow NASDAQ. NASDAQ is the follower today. So we have a little insight so far, but that could change. The insight is if you look at the S&P ES, it kind of gives you a hint of what NASDAQ wants to do. Kind of. Not 100%, obviously. Okay. Now S&P is going down. Who's going to be the leader now? NASDAQ is pulling it down or what? All right, guys, when this candle, it completely rejected off pivot. Notice that. It literally tapped the pivot. Whoop. Tapped it. Whoop. Can it break above EMA 50? That's going to be the important to see. Sorry. This is the 1 hour time frame, guys. In case you're wondering, this is the time, 9:41. That's the actual time on the Eastern side. And then this candle closes in 17 minutes. That's what you see, 17:51. This candle will close at 10 a.m. is the 1 hour candle. So we got 17 minutes until that closes. And then here, 2 minutes and 40 seconds until the 5-minute candle closes. It looks like a pullback straight off the pivot. You know, there's people that trade pivots too, guys. Like, there's people that put a limit order right there. A sell. Let's say they put a sell limit order right there. Taps it. Boom. They be banking right now. There's so many different ways to trade. It's insane. But you got to test it, guys. That's the most important thing. If you have an idea, do your homework on it. Go test it. See how many times it won. See how many times it lost in a span of at least 3 to 5 years. Once you see the actual pattern, then you could see more or less, okay, when this happens, it wins this many times. If I have a 1-to-1 ratio and this happens, in the long run, I'll make money. So it gives you more confidence when you take the trade because you've done your homework on it. That's how you build confidence, guys. And there's so much data because the stock market is what? Since the 1600s? You don't even need to go that far back, guys. Patterns repeat themselves a lot. But you don't even need that much data, bro. If you could get like 2-3 years of data, like, and there's even computers that could do the back testing for you. They cost money, but I did it manually because I like to see it. But yeah, let's see what happens, guys. All right, that 15-minute orb is about to be set. I'm gonna mark it and adjust it, if anything. Rectangle. Okay, and right there so far. Did I mark that good? Yeah, close enough. How about them apples? All right. We want to see this candle close in 15 minutes above EMA 50. If it closes under, not good. We want it to break the super trend. Super trend is calculated by price action. All right. Doji, not good. Okay. Wow. Look at that fucking orb. Right on the buzzer. This is a tricky one. Never seen that one happen before. It freaking opened up at the top of orb. So if it ends green, obviously, no. If it ends, I'm sorry. If it ends green, yes. Man, today's gonna be tricky. All right, so I'm turning the copy trader on. Copiando. It's copying. Let me double check my copy trader. Hold up. Actually, turn that off. Because I didn't change. Oh, I did change it. PA7. Okay. We're on PA7. Okay. Yeah, we're good. All right. ATR's at 49, guys. This next candle, let's hope it stays at 49. We don't want it to go higher than that because if not. Now, what happened yesterday? We had a bunch of red candles and no green candle. And what's today? We got a bunch of green candles and no red candle. Oh, the struggle, bro. This thing, bro. It likes playing with your head. It likes playing with you. It does the freaking reverse on your ass. Okay. All right. I'd rather see that, to be honest. I'd rather see a little red come down and then break. Please do that. That'd make me feel better, to be honest, about taking along here. Okay, let me mark the orb on this other computer here. Make sure you guys mark the orb. I know it's a little strange today, but okay. We got the orb. All right. Man, this shit's gonna close right at the edge of orb, man. This is gonna close some. This is gonna be some weird ass orb strategy right here. The previous candle didn't close with a freaking wick. It didn't close with a wick on the top. But I mean, it has been kind of balanced because the next candle kind of went up anyways. But it's just weird. It's tricky, tricky spot. It's a tricky, tricky trade. Okay, what do we got? 1 minute and 50 seconds. Come on, bro. If this shit does the freaking red candle on my entry again, I'm gonna be pissed. How big are these damn freaking candles, bro? I know they look small, but they're big. That's 50 points right there. That's what our stop loss is gonna be. Freaking ATR, bro. Super freaking volatile. That candle is our stop. This would be the entry. This would be the damn stop right here. Insane. But then again, the take profit will be right here. So it's kind of a one-to-one. So let's see. Everything's showing a pumper. It wants to fill this gap right here. Don't fill it before this candle closes, please. I'm going long on this probably. We got the copy trader on. I'm doing 1 micro. Here we go. Please don't fill this gap just yet. Wait for me and then fill it. And don't do a damn pullback, please. Don't do a damn pullback. This is tricky. All right, buy market, right? That's a long. Let's see what happens. No pressure. Heart's beating. I drank too much coffee. My anxiety. It's Friday. Let's see what happens. Come on, push. Oh, shit. It just completely reversed. Okay. Whoa. Oh, shit. Okay. What are you going to do, NASDAQ? Oh, my God.
Order filled.
Oh, shit. I took it. Am I cooked or what? Oh, my God. What did I do? I'm cooked. Oh, shit. It caught me on the red candle again. Oh, these are Sims. Bro, come on. Just pop me up here, please. Come on. I don't know what the hell that red shit happened, but it filled an order. So I'm thinking it wants to rip. Come on. At least let my auto trail kick in. Wow. And I had a bad entry too because obviously that freaking candle. Come on. Let's get up here, guys. Fill this gap. Fill the gap. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's get up there. It's playing with my emotions. Come on. Let's go, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. At least get here and let's get my auto trail kicked in at 160 points. I'm sorry, 160 ticks. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Come on. 40. Here you go. Here it is. Let's go. What's up? Let's go. Let's go. Little more. Little more, guys. We're almost done. Hey, we're safe. We're safe. Let's go. We're safe. If it comes down, fuck it. It's a break even. But hey, let's go. Little more, bro. Please don't come down. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Un poco más. A little more. Let's end the Friday good, please. Please. You guys can close it whenever you guys feel good. You don't have to wait. You guys could just hit close if you want the 80 bucks right now. All right? So don't say you lost because of me. You could have closed it, all right? It could come down and stop me out at 20 bucks. Y pa carajo. We're just, it is what it is. It's a break even day. But it could rip to the upside. It's at 50 bucks currently, at least on my end. Let's go. 60, 60. Come on. Get a little higher. Did it fill the gap? It didn't fill the whole damn gap, bro. It filled like half of it. It might come down and tap me out. Or it might rip and freaking blow through this damn thing. Come on. All right. Hey, congratulations. You're green. Congratulations, Papa. Congratulations. That's good. Listen, anything you make and you end. Let's go. Just keep rolling. It takes psychological, you got to be happy with what you get. Okay? Make sure you're content with what you make because this is where psychology kicks in. Damn, I should not have closed it. I want to go in now again. Then you go in, boom, you lost what you made. Don't do that. Be happy if you closed it and you're green. In a market that's this difficult and you end up green, be happy. Okay? And congratulations on your first win, Vlad. Let's fucking go. All right. Come on, come on. Just pump a little more. Bruh. This volatility here is just annoying. And it might stop me out. But you guys could have closed it. So maybe Vlad makes more than I do, Bubba. Just because I didn't want to close it. Yeah, it's coming down. I'm cooked.
Order filled.
Hey, but hey, listen, we're green. Made 100 on the eval. So we made the 100 back. Technically, yeah. 25 bucks on the other funded account. Whatever. You guys, hey, you closed it at the perfect time, Papa. You closed it at the you weren't wrong. There you go. It was a sweep. I should have closed it when it was at 100, but hey. All right, did it hit 100? Yeah, I think it did. At some point, it hit 100. So, yeah, man. Congratulations, guys. If you took that trade with me, it was a little sketchy. A little sketchy since it was like right here. But hey, good job if you guys closed it up here at over maybe 160 ticks. If your auto trail kicked in, that means it went over 160 ticks, which is about 40 points. That's amazing, guys. That's amazing. That's it. So it looks like it sweeps. Now it's gonna come down and probably either rip to the downside, retest VWAP, or rip back up. We don't know yet, but that was the move, and we got it. We got some of it. 100 and what? 130 bucks for the day. Oof, this shit's going down now. Shit's going down. I hope you guys protected your profits. I hope you guys protected your profits. That's why if I get out, it stops me out, I'm happy. This would have blown my account already. These candles, remember, they're like over 60 or 80 points. But that was a nasty sweep, guys. It literally filled. It didn't. I don't even think it filled the whole gap. I'm gonna stay on just to watch the red folder news because the red folder comes out in 4 minutes. I want to see how the price reacts. I just want to see it. Not that I'm gonna take a trade or anything. But congratulations for you guys who took the trade and heard me call it out. This is not real money. This is just a sim account. But I made 153 on the sim account. Where that account has over $125,000, and it started with that sim account started at 100K. I've made 25K on that sim account. That's what happens when you trade with zero fear. That tells you psychologically, if you want to be profitable, it's really up to you. It's all in your head. Because once you know how to trade, the only thing that messes with you is fear and greed. So I wanted to get too greedy. I was too greedy here, right? And I didn't close it up here. So I could have made more if it wasn't for my greed side, I guess. But some of you did close it out at the higher price point, and congratulations, guys. Look at this shit. This shit is dumping now. This shit just went sweep all the way back down. De madre. This is crazy, man. It's crazy. But yeah, hey, listen, I'm happy, guys. We are up 1,100 on this account, $92 on this account. Whatever, 25 bucks is green, baby. 25 bucks on this account. $206 on this account. What's the math on that? What's the math on that? Let's do the. I'm not great at math, bro. I'm not. All right, we got 1,004 plus 92 plus 25 plus 206. $1,427 for the week. That is playing conservative in this volatile ass market this week. This week was we had a 3-day winning streak. We lost Thursday, yesterday, 200 bucks. That's called controlled loss. I then made 100 or 92 bucks during power hour at like 3 o'clock yesterday because I saw a good move, right? I couldn't pass it up, and I took a little chance on one micro. Made 92 bucks. It worked out. And then we just took a trade now. I made 106 on one and 25 on the other one. $1,400 for a couple hours of work. Literally, if you see the streams, they're what? An hour, maybe 2 hours? 2 hours a day? People work 8 hours a day to make less than $1,400. Think about this shit, man. Think about this. Now there's people that make a lot. There's people that make that a day. There's people that make that an hour. And there's different levels to this, guys. One thing I'll tell you guys, if you can make $10, $20 in the stock market, it's a matter of time before you're a millionaire. Because if you know how to make $10, $20, you know how to make $10, $20,000. You know how to make $200,000, $300,000. It's just a matter of managing your risk size. That's all it is. That's all it is. Oh man. 42 bucks. Hey, green is green, baby. Green is green. Congrats, Danny. Green is green. We're green on the week. That's well, today technically is my 4 week winning streak for the week. Like every week I've been green. And that's how you stay profitable. There could be weeks that we are not green, but 4 weeks in a row, that's if we keep going at this pace, we're Gucci, guys. And how do we stay like that? We got to stay disciplined, got to stay patient, and stay consistently taking the same trades, guys. So yeah, as you can see, that candle was not much of an event. That 10 a.m. news. Well, let's actually. It looks like a little small candle, but there is significant. All right, 46 points. Big, but not that big. Honestly, it's. I thought it would be bigger. That's what she said. Okay, it's dumping. It's dumping. Bro, isn't that beautiful? Look at all that green right there. Look at green, 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 green. You missed the you missed the long. Hey, whatever, man. Hey, if you notice this, listen. This is called a hammer. This candle, dope, Danny. Good job, man. So this is a hammer. This is a complete rejection of it going to the top side. When you see a hammer, that means, let's say this is the handle and this is the hammer part. That's a shooting star in reverse. It's going down. That tells you the market probably wants to dump. So that's a good indicator right there that it couldn't go any higher. It got sold off and squeezed down, and it wants to go down. Now, the only thing I don't like shorts that much, uh, because this right here is a strong green candle. It's still closed green. But what helped you on this push down is that it didn't break super trend.
Connection lost.
Okay. And we're back. It didn't break the super trend. Notice that it was green, but it didn't break super trend. It did do a massive wick. It didn't fill the whole imbalance though, guys. How about them apples? You got to be careful here now because this EMA 21 and EMA 50 and this imbalance right here, there could be a bounce to the upside again. There could be a bounce. You got to see what happens. If this flips red, it could come down and fill this, or it could finish filling this little gap of imbalance. It's like, oh, I missed something here. Yeah, but this is looking strong down now. That's awesome, man. I'm sorry you missed the long. It was a very strange long because look how it broke. It didn't break that strong out of it, which was a little tricky. It was a little tricky. But yeah, since volatility is so high, it's at 52 right now. This little wick was pretty great. I wish it was a little higher. It would have hit the TP, man. But it is what it is. It happens. Imagine if I didn't move my stop loss into profit here, or it doesn't do that cha-ching, bro. I would have got cooked. Cooked. Deep fried. Deep fried cooked. Yeah, when you hear that cha-ching on my screen, that means that the stop loss is now in profit and it's trailing. But yeah, this shit is a dumperoonie, guys. 52 is the ATR. I highly recommend it. If you continue trading today to lower your risk. The swings are very, very big. Not as big as yesterday, but they're still pretty big. Still pretty big. Some people like volatility that high, but it doesn't work with my strategy too well. But how about them apples, guys? 1400. Hey, look at that bounce. Oh shit. Look at that bounce. I told y'all, be careful right here. Be careful right here. Oh shit. There's another long opportunity. If it closes above this imbalance, it'd be another long opportunity, guys. Just saying. Just saying. We could play around with the sim account. I'm not gonna mess around with any of my other accounts because we're green on the week, guys. I ain't gonna fuck around and find out. All right. I'm not doing it. I am not doing it. Oh shit. Completely rejected. Again. Bro, this market is wildin'. This market is wild. Look at that freaking pop up and completely sold down. There's still 3 minutes on that candle. Holy shit. I think it might be coming down for this right here. Let me get this out the way. It might be coming down for this. But VWAP is right here. And then we got the pivot point right there. So it might just fill this, tap VWAP, and have another reaction back up. It might be freaking choppy, guys. I told y'all. Might be choppy. But yeah, if price decides it wants to rip up and close up here above this, that would be another good long opportunity. But I don't think it's going to do that. I think it's coming down for this. It's hunting this. It wants to retest VWAP. Maybe touch the pivot point. Let's see what happens. We still got this imbalance way down here, and this is the daily low. So it could want to fill these imbalances down here, guys. Hey, I'm so happy all of you guys are green. That's honestly music to my ears, guys. I'm glad you guys won because yesterday sucked. But I'm glad you guys won. And let's see. Let's see. I'm just interested in seeing what happens. And if anything, I'm going to mess around on the sim account, okay? Because we're already green on everything. How many? Let's do our regular 99 micros, also known as 10, almost 10 minis. 99 contracts on the sim account. But let's see if a setup if it breaks under. One thing I'll tell you guys from my strategy, if it breaks under here, you never want to take a short breakout into VWAP. That is a bad idea, guys. You never want to take a break into VWAP. Because what happens, it'll break, tap VWAP, and bounce. VWAP, remember, that's where a lot of big buyers and sellers are. So, and what else is at VWAP? A pivot point. What happens at pivot points? Bounce. So, yeah. Don't want to take a short into a VWAP. Or a swing low. Because what do we have here too? This was the swing low. It kind of already broke out to the upside. So, yeah. Oh shit, look at this. Look at this. Would you look at this? It looks like it wants to go up now again. That's an indecision. That candle right there is called indecision, also known as a doji. D-O-J-I. Doji. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button so I can grow this channel. I'm just staying on for you guys. I already took a trade. Some of you guys already took the trade with me and made some money. So we're ending Friday on a happy note. We're going to have a great weekend. Only took one day, two trades, one lost day out of the whole week. How about that? How about that? I'm just saying, guys. Just saying. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Is it gonna flip and turn green up here? Bruh. If this shit closes up here, I'm taking a long on the sim. We're gonna make 10 racks. 10 racks on that sim account. Let's see what happens. I'm interested. We'll stay on here for a few more minutes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're getting a reaction here. Let's see if it could break above EMA 21 here. And if it closes above this massive imbalance on the 5-minute, this candle will be a shooting star. And it tells you that it wants to fill this little freaking red spot that it didn't. Oh, shit. It's coming. It's coming. Look at that. That's a shooting star, baby. 3 minutes. If this shit closes up here, guys, Candela, that's going up. Just saying. That is going up. Let me put what I usually put.
Green giant.
That's going to be a green giant. That shows you strong bullish momentum, guys. Strong bullish momentum. Oop. Looks like I had a reaction there to the imbalance. Let's see. Let's see how strong that imbalance is. Will it rip through it? Is there enough buyers to push through that? Or is it going to tap it and continue down? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Here we go. Got about 2 minutes and 40 seconds on that candle to finish forming. But it looks like it wants to turn into a shooting star. We want to see that. It's having a tough time getting up there. It's having a tough time. Oof. Somebody sold. Let's see. Oh, 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 oh. Reverse. Oh, shit. Reverse. Bruh. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. It went from turning into a shooting star to a hammer. Yo, this is why you just never know. Until that candle doesn't finish for me, you just never know. I was thinking it was gonna close up here, and this shit went psych. Rejection all the way and got pushed down. Now the bulls are back. I'm like, nah, you're not gonna do me like that. Shit. That's crazy right there. ATR, guys, is at 57. It's getting crazier. Yesterday was at 80. Why do you think we lost so fast? 80 ATR. That was insanity. My ideal ATR is about 30, maybe 40. But 50 is tricky. But more than 50, it just lowers my probabilities of winning. Like drastically, as you can see yesterday, it was super fast. The loss was like bump. It was almost instant. But since, you know, I plan to only lose 200, we came back. We came back. I made about $92 yesterday on a funded account, and then today I made 100 back. So guess what? And then 25. So we're up. I kind of erased that loss from yesterday. And that's what's good about a stop loss. You reposition for a better trade. Those people who trade without a stop loss, that is insanity. Complete insanity, guys. That's not good trading. I don't care what you tell me. It broke super trend to the downside, guys. This shit just completely closed as another hammer. 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 It completely rejected here. It might be coming for this here. It might be coming. How much is this? 24,604? 24,604. That shit could be coming down here and then bounce maybe. I think it's gonna bounce at the pivot. And we got EMA 200 here. Swing low. VWAP. Pivot point. Imbalance. I think it's gonna come up to here. And then bounce. I think. I don't know, but I think. Wild. What a wild market. What a wild market. Whoa. It's going for that imbalance on the 1 hour time frame. It's going for that imbalance right there. What do you guys think? Think it's going? Oh, or is it gonna pop to the moon? I want to take a good trade on the sim. I want to take a good trade on the sim. I'm not gonna mess around with my other accounts. I want to see it. I want to see that shit go. Rah, 10 racks. 10 racks. Okay. All right. Round two. Round two. It's gonna try to create that bullish pin bar, that shooting star again. Looks like the the Bears couldn't keep it down. They're running out of steam. As you see, the candles are getting smaller. Smaller. This was a pretty strong rejection though, guys. So whoever took a short right there, they're probably pissed off. They're getting squeezed. They're getting squeezed right now. If they took a short right here, they are getting squeezed hard. But let's see. Let's see how it's reacting hard to this EMA 21 right here. It's having a hard time breaking above that. Very hard time. Look at that shit. It tried going up again. Couldn't do it. This market will teach you patience, guys. It'll teach you patience to find that next move. All right. Let's see. Let's see. What is it going to do? What is it going to do? You know what we forgot to do? We didn't even look at the news. Was it positive or was it negative, David? We don't even, nobody even tells me nothing. Damn. Let's see. Refresh. What the hell is January doing here? It was, wow. Okay. Inflation expectations. So this was revised. Previous, okay, so, oh, okay, so it was 4, it was up, which is bad, inflation, right? It did go down 5 points from previous. And then this news, consumer sentiment, is green. It's better than what they thought. So technically the market should want to go up, but the technicals, it did go, that news was right here. And the market's kind of sold off since that news came out. Let's see, but overall that news was positive. But that doesn't always mean that the market's going to do what the news says it is, you know? There's so many factors to the market moving, even though the news was positive. But this looks like it wants to go up, guys. Should I take the long on the sim here or what? Am I crazy or what?
Order filled.
Let's go. Let's see what happens on this sim account. Oh. I know I wanted it to close up here, but I mean this green candle kind of shows me, hey, and it closed above EMA 21. So Let's see what happens. It might want to fill this gap. Tap my TP, and we're gonna make 10 racks real quick on this. Well, 11K. Let's see if we make 11K or we lose 9K on the sim account. 99 micros. Also, almost 10 minis. Hey, whoa, whoa. I always do a little. I would never. I would never. I know, man. Uh, if you had millions of dollars, this is nothing. This is nothing to, you know what I'm saying? But hey, we could get there one day. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. Price is still over bearish. You're right. You're right. It is over bearish in the higher time frames, right? But this right here is showing a strong rejection, and that's why it took this long. Because we're trading on the 5-minute time frame. Overall, the price is bearish, right? But hey, what's up? Does your boy know something or what? Does your boy know something? Y'all need to tune in. Y'all need to tune in. I'm just saying. I'm just saying I know something. But yeah. Did you make your bag today? Uh I didn't make a huge bag, but I did end green. Let's show you the profits, guys. Here we go. This is how we did for the week. 1,104, $92. Yesterday, 25 bucks today, hit my break even. And this is another funded account. We're up 206, didn't trade that one today. This is the sim account that we're currently up $9,000. and what's up? It's gonna hit TP. And we're already in profit. Stop losses inside profit. Guaranteed $3,268. So if it comes down, we're still green. Hey, hey, you know what it is? With the sim account, I almost never lose. It's pure psychology because you're not scared to lose because it's not real money on the sim account. But yeah, I mean, crazy, guys. Look at this shooting star. Look at this shooting star on the 1 hour. Yes, overall, the trend is down, right? But I'm looking at 5-minute time frame. I'm looking at this massive push up from buyers. And there it goes. There it goes. It wants to fill this little imbalance that it didn't get to do. It might bounce here at the pivot point, which the pivot point is up here, the top of orb.
Stop filled.
Oh, reverse. It literally filled. What we end at? 3,730. Wow. It literally filled. Look at that freaking reversal, bro. It literally. Wow. That's crazy. I think I was off by a few ticks. Oh my God. Anyways. It literally filled the whole imbalance on the 5-minute right here and said, okay, cool, I did what I wanted, and now it's completely rejecting. You were right, my boy. The overall trend is bearish, so that the selling pressure is there. Crazy, guys. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But man, this looks beautiful, doesn't it? Look at all that green. Look at all that green. That was a risky move. It was because, like you said, the overall trend is, but I just saw it get bought up there, and it was just a good moment with this green giant right here closing above EMA 21 that it wanted to probably fill this imbalance or maybe even the 1 hour. But the thing is, the swings are so high that you get wrecked. The swings are currently an average of 65 points. 65-point swings, guys. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. No, me too actually. I was waiting for that sweep from the previous low. Absolutely. We got VWAP, we got EMA 200, we got the swing low, and we have a pivot point. So yeah, I was telling everybody that if it broke here, most likely there was going to be a massive bounce to the upside. Yeah. Yep, yep. It bounced, and now look at this red candle. It completely, look at it. It left a tiny little bit of the imbalance. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, yeah, no, I'm not gonna trade anymore. Not even with the sim. I want to end this week beautifully green like this. But shit, look at this. Right back up again, bro. This is a wild market. I'm telling you, it's super hard to trade this shit right now. But yeah, no, that would have been beautiful if it actually did sweep this down here and then bounced. Oh, that would have been a beautiful long for sure. For sure. But look at this shit. Look at this shit. It literally filled it here, came back, stopped everybody out that probably took a long here like me, took out their freaking break even or even stopped them out probably, unless they put their stop loss down here under here for protection. But this candle by itself, guys, you know how much your stop loss has to be if you take a trade here and put it under the candle? 116 points, guys. I mean, bro, you know how much you have to put on the line? That means to get a good risk to reward, you would have to put your damn freaking TP up here, guys. So it's tough, man. It's tough to trade this damn market. But look at this shit. It's just turning now into a bullish pin bar. Again, it went down, turning into a bullish pin bar again. Also known as a shooting star to come fill this gap. Look at this shit. And it filled it. It filled the little freaking imbalance that it missed. Let's see how it goes. This is madness. Yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. No, absolutely. Um, it's crazy right here. So yeah, I mean, if we look at the higher time frames, we got the swing low. Might want to fill this here. To get it hold change of character, of course, we would have to break above here. And then we wait for another pullback, and then we'll get a whole change of character, right? From a downtrend to maybe start an uptrend. But look at EMA 200 on the 1 hour here. These are the last average moving, the moving average of the last 200 candlesticks on the 1 hour time frame. It's all the way up here. So we have to get way above this before we start seeing an uptrend. But yeah, look at this shit. Look at this. You guys think it's gonna go higher? I think so, man. If this shit closes like about here or even breaks out, I think this shit could go higher. This shit is a shooting star. We'll do something exciting. We'll do another long. Just for shits and giggles on the sim. All right, let's see. Let's see. It closes in 1 minute and 20 seconds. Let's see how this candle closes. If it closes strong or breaks out, we'll go long on it again. Because it would be a beautiful shooting star. And I think on the 30-minute shooting star. So that's going to close in a minute as a shooting star, guys. So, yeah. I know it sounds crazy. You think it's going to close bearish? Hey, anything is possible. Anything is possible. I think it wants to pop. Let's see, 40 seconds. We're going to find out here. Now, there is a pivot point right here, but it kind of smashed that pivot point earlier, so I don't know how strong it is anymore. And the pivot point is at the top of orb. All right, let's risk. We're going to do 50 micros on the sim account. This isn't real money or anything. This is just to mess around. We're playing with Monopoly money right now because we're already green on the week and we're not going to mess up the weekend, right? All right, this looks pretty strong. Let's try it.
Order filled.
Hey, oh shit. Oh shit. What's going to happen here? Is it going to chop me out or what? Let's see. Am I protected? No, there's no protection here. This is a wild market. Can we hit 5,979? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. If it hits our stop loss, the sim is gonna be negative because I only made 2,000, no, or 3,000 something. Yeah, 3,900. So that would make it negative. But whatever, bro. It's a sim. This is just to test out theories, you know? On the 30-minute time frame, what's up? Let's see. Yes, it's creating the head before the right shoulder. Oh, okay. You look at patterns. Cool. That's cool. Hey, whatever works. Uh, on the 30-minute time frame. Oh, it's cooked. It's cooked. These swings. ATR is at 69, guys. 69. 69. That's insane. This stop loss is 50 points. So it could easily, literally, on a little pullback, knock it out. ATR is 69, the average trading range. All right, so whatever happens with this trade, I will be ending the stream, win or lose. Either way, we ended green for the week. Look at that, all beautiful and green. That's 4 weeks in a row green, guys. Make sure to hit the like button. Let's go. Let's see if we can keep that next week green too. Yeah, it might cook me just because these swings are massive. Let's see. Let's see. Ran out of juice here on the 1 hour. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Will it get back up here? We will see. Oh. Oh. Damn, bro. I don't know what it is, but when I trade on the sim, bro, it's like almost I can't lose. It's almost like I can't lose. Now I say that and I lose. Let's see. I'm floating right now. TP 24,674. 674. Oh, you're looking for a short? Ay, ay, ay. 674? What is that, right about here? Man, I hope it goes that way. I hope it goes that way. For me, it doesn't matter because it's not real money. So I hope you win, brother. I hope it goes down. But yeah, not looking too good right now, man. It's really not looking too good. You trying to fade me? I've been doing this for some time, guys. This shit is up. Yo, we're gonna hit that 5 racks. Let's go. Sorry. Sorry, not looking good. Not looking good on the lower time frame here. I wouldn't take a short here until I would have seen it break under EMA 50. That's my honest truth right there. If I see it, I would have to see a hammer on the 5-minute, and I want to see on the higher time frames a red candle. If you look at the 30-minute, look at what the 30-minute closed as, man. It closed as a freaking shooting star to the upside. I'll never take a short there. Never. Look at this shit. This shit's it's about to hit TP. I hope so, brother. I hope so for you. I hope. I see this imbalance here, and it wants to usually fill imbalances, you know? The only thing that's slowing me down from filling this imbalance would be this pivot of resistance right here. So, let's see. And right now, I would just close it and be up green. But I'm going to let her play out and just see what happens. Let's see what happens. But look at this shit. Look at this shit, guys. This is wild. Hitting the top of orb. It's breaking to the upside of orb. If you look at the S&P 500, it's a shooting star also on the 5-minute time frame. So, hey, maybe it dumps now. Who knows? I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah. We obviously have two different strategies, and maybe yours works for certain things, but from what I'm looking at here, this is a 30-minute time frame. Man, bullish pin bar, shooting star, bullish pin bar, shooting star. Imbalance that it wants to fill. Hasn't tapped EMA 200 in I don't know how long, so it might want to retest that. Eh, yeah, but it is at an equal high right here. So you see this did get here and then it was rejected. So it's possible that it could have some struggle right here, for sure. And there's a pivot point of resistance, remember. So for your sake, I hope it just rips down on some crazy ass tariff news or something, bro. There you go. Uh, yeah, looks like that resistance pivot is strong. Oh, oh, it's going. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Definitely got some resistance there. That's what R1 means. Resistance 1, and the next resistance is up here. But this resistance has been tapped by this candle here at 10 a.m. So it loses strength to resist. I hate the NASDAQ. I know, man. It is. It's toxic. It's a toxic relationship, man. It is a toxic relationship with the NASDAQ. It's just super choppy right now. Look, it's kind of ranging, really. If you look at the opening range, up, kind of broke out, came down, up, and it could come down again. It could come down, right? Go do a lower low, tap that like you said, hopefully. Um, or tap the TP that's right here. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Man, it's trying to go lower, but it just keeps getting pushed up. I've got a minute and 15 seconds left on that 5-minute candle. Let's see how that closes. It could close as a doji. Complete indecision. Let's see if we hit this 5K or what. Mm-mm. Mm. All right. All right. Oh no, not good. Not good, my friend. It's looking like it's pumping. Oh, or is it rejecting? 30 minutes looking like, let's look at the 30 minute. The 30-minute is looking nice? I don't think so. Uh, not yet, at least. Unless this candle turns red, it's not looking nice on the 30-minute. I'd say 5 minutes looking nicer for you. But the overall 30-minute candle, let's see. This is a good candle, but this higher time frame is showing currently bullish. The only thing that's stopping it from going up right now is this damn pivot. All right. Yeah, it might be a reversal here. Let's see. Let's see. Will it flip and go lower? Will it flip? Mm-mm. Yikes. Yikes. Right back up again. Uh-oh. Is it gonna make it a, let's see, is it gonna make a higher, is it gonna break the top of this wick? If it breaks the top of this wick, you're in trouble. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Man, this thing is super undecided right now. It's probably gonna make its decision in about an hour. Or no, I'm sorry, in about like 18 minutes, right? This is what it left on the 1 hour candle. It usually makes its move like in the last few minutes, it'll rip sometimes in whatever direction it really wants to go in. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Wow. I'm actually happy I'm not in this trade in any funded account that I have or eval. It's just nice to watch from the sidelines, kind of. Let's see. Let me move it to. I like looking at the 1 hour, man. Let's see. What's the 1 hour doing here? Yeah, it's struggling also, but it's strong, brother. It's strong. If you look at the 4 hour time frame, it's a freaking shooting. I'm sorry, dude. Oh my god. No. Oh no. Oh, dude, it almost I think it kind of faked out everybody to go short here. But I just see all this the higher time frames for me, man. It just they always it's like looking at the ground level from the sky. You can see more. You know what I mean? And like I said, this imbalance right here. Hey, hey, I recommend you tune in at 9:30 and see me trade. My win rate is not over 70% for no reason. I know something. I, it could hit my break even now, which break even is at 1,180, pretty much. But bro, these swings are insane. 66 point ATR right now. These swings are insanity. Insanity, bro. And I don't use ICT or any of these gurus. I have my own strategy that I've tested over time. Over time and uh man, the key is higher time frames. The key is higher time frames. Overall, this thing wants to fill this imbalance, brother. I use a little bit of ICT because ICT uses fair value gaps, right? But there's still a little imbalance here. Market wants a balanced price, but it's very volatile. Listen, I hope it goes down. I hope you weren't stopped out. You're still in the trade. You don't scalp? Okay. Um, yeah, I'm still in the trade too. Not really. I mean, it's a sim account, so it's not real. But that was a pretty big sweep to the top, and it looks like it couldn't break to the upside. So that might be in your favor. Might be, but it did break the equal highs that it was here. Let's see. This was here. Hmm. tricky. It's tricky right now. It looks like it's so if you trade patterns, right? Um, this is kind of looking like a bull flag on the 5 minute. If it, yeah. Where's your stop loss? Where's your stop loss at, buddy? Where my take profit is, or you put your stop loss at my take profit here? Oh man. Let's see what happens, brother. Oh, either way, it's a win because I'm already stopped in profit. Either way, I can't lose on this sim account. Um, yeah, not looking good, brother. Definitely not looking good. Oh my goodness, it's going for this imbalance like I told you. It's going for it. It wants to fill this shit. And where's that imbalance? That imbalance is up here. That imbalance is really all the way up here. 490. I'm sorry. Tariq. Tariq. I so sorry. Yeah, man. This is what I recommend, and this is, yeah, this is. Oh wow! Look, it edged the TP. It didn't hit it. It edged it. But we're trailing, auto trailing. Let's see. Does it fill it? Does it fill the TP? Oh my God! I'm like one tick off. No way. That's crazy. It edged it. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. It literally edged the TP, but whatever. We're up 2,380 on the stop loss. Hey, all right. Well, listen. You exactly. That's the key right there, brother. Risk management.
Target filled.
Boom shakalaka. I'm telling you, man, it's going for this here. I know that the overall trend is bearish, man. I know it's bearish, but these candlesticks on the higher time frame and then confirmation from this massive closure on top of the EMAs is showing a bullish reaction. And then this is a shooting star, a rocket, dude. This is a rocket, and it, remember this imbalance right here. Anything could have happened. Sure, it could have come down, but it kind of already tapped this imbalance, and it was a complete rejection. And then if you look at the 30-minute time frame that you look at, dude, that's a to go short on this. I would never, brother. I would never. I would have to see a red candlestick. Um, and it would have to be under these damn EMAs. So this is a shooting star right here. But that's just me explaining my thought process. You know, it's not always right or whatever, but the way I trade, you know. And you could check me out Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. I'm here explaining how I think, how I trade, and like I said, my win rate is over 70%, guys. You know, we won today, and people who took the long with me today, um, they also won. So congratulations. And if they were taking trades while I was taking these sim trades, y'all won again too. Twice. What is the sim account at? Shit. 1 second. There we go. What's up? $9,614 on the sim. I got it at. I started at 100K. We got 134,000 so far on that sim account, and that's just playing around, man. That tells you. That's look now, bro. Look at freaking price. It literally tapped my take profit or your stop loss, and now it's gonna go to your target. Bro, this market sucks. I'm sorry, dude. Insane. Insane. And it didn't fill the damn imbalance, dude. What a fake out. What a fake out. It, bro, look at that exit right there. Look at that exit. It literally exited me out at the perfect moment. De madre. That's crazy, bro. Well, Tariq, listen, protect your profits. Don't mess up your weekend, man. Trading all day. And good traders make money, but great traders know how to take a loss. Um, I'll see you guys next week, 9 a.m. Turn on the notification. I'm gonna set up the upcoming thing. You guys look for it. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe if you haven't already. So I can keep growing this channel and I can keep educating people on trading and winning. Hopefully, we've been on a 4-week winning streak. So thank you guys again for tuning in. I appreciate it. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next week.